What's up, guys? Remember we told you we were going to do a compilation of working on stuff. So this is one of the parts of the things where we're going to be working on stuff, and you get to see us get everything ready, kind of see in our trailer what we got going. Just pulled out all our extra straps, a couple tools. Got, of course, the RC cars in here out of the way, and then that way we can get to the tools, because check it out, guys. Got our axles in, so we're going to go ahead and put one on. Thanks to Orscheln's here, we're in Ardmore, Oklahoma, going to get this thing put on. So we'll let Cowboy do as much as he can, and when he needs me, jump in there. First things first, before you get into this thing, you gotta, before you get it all the way jacked up, you want to make sure to still have some weight on your tire, so that way you can be able to break the nuts loose on your four-wheeler. Now you don't have to get them all the way off. You don't want to do that. You just want to get them loose, and then we'll get it jacked up and go from there. You can lay it down. Cool. Alright.
Now, gotta take this hub off.
Yep, we gotta take everything off here so we can be able to get to that axle here and be able to pull it out there. As you can see our damage right there. That's our messed up knuckle. So, once we get past all this fun stuff, ta-da! Just had to get my fat, heavy butt on it.
Not fat or heavy.
Just put my gun show on it. There you go, gun show. Alright, so nut, and we'll keep it all clean. Slide that over there. Okay. So that bolt goes all the way through. So on this big nut, we're using 1 1/16 inch. For this back side, we use a 17 for this side, and a 14 for a backup. So we'll go ahead and let him get that taken out.
Bottom bolt taken out, and now we're going to use this top one as a hinge and pull this out, get this axle shaft to come out, and then we're going to take that out from there, replace it, and then put it back together the same way we took it apart.
Alright, let's lift it up. Let's see what it looks like. So lift it up real easy. Let's see if that'll slide right out. See it starting to come out the front? Good. Okay, give a little pressure back here for you. Keep going, keep going. Voila, look at that. Look at that axle. Nicely done. Now this is the next step. It's actually really easy, but I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick. So, you got that? Okay. So this is actually like a plug and play. This axle, what it does is it actually slides in and out. So this should just be able to pop right out. So get it kind of here, and then just yank on it, and voila. We got it pulled out. See, it's got a little snap ring in there, and that's how you set it in there. So, what do you think? Pretty simple.
Pretty simple. And kind of complex, all in the same thing.
Right.
So
let's get the other axle.
Get the other axle right here. Get it open. There it is, guys.
Now, always want to check it and make sure it matches to the other one. So, get it out of here, and we'll check and make sure it matches to the same length as the other one. Now this axle supposedly got a 5-star review, and it actually came with 2 axles. We only thought it came with 1, but it actually came with 2. So kind of excited to see how these perform for us. So make sure you match up. You got that same snap ring. And
Olay.
Olay, look at that. Nice.
Perfect fit.
Perfect fit. See that?
Now.
So much better. Okay, I'm gonna leave this nut on there because I don't want to mess up the threads just yet. Just while I'm getting it popped in there. Okay, there you go, cowboy. Yep, we're just gonna take and slide it. Yep, the ring stays on there. It's great questions, guys. Dad, same thing. See how he's getting it in there nice and clean. So now you want to mash up your gears or your thing here, and you're gonna kind of
Wiggle it in there.
okay, come out. Make sure that we're good. Boom! Look at that. Slides right in, just like so.
Like a puzzle piece.
Just like a puzzle piece. Now, you can go ahead and take that nut off.
Alright.
And you guys, big thing, do not let these get dirty. Don't let these threads get messed up. Okay, I'm gonna do the lifting for you, or we can switch places, whichever you want. Okay. I'm gonna let it down real easy in there. And try and match up those cogs as you're letting it down. You can turn it like that too. That helps too. Just like so. Now, I'm gonna clean it, make sure it's still clean. What I like to do, go ahead and take and put that nut on there so that way it doesn't slide off or whatnot. Just get a couple threads. There you go. That's good. Now you can go ahead and get your...
As we said before, don't drop your stuff.
It's always good to have a clean surface in case you do drop something. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Now we're gonna get that tightened up. Alright, so he just he went ahead and just tightened up the bottom nut down here. So we're good there. Now this one, this axle came with a nut, so that's pretty neat. Sometimes they don't. I have some in the past. So now we're gonna get our farmer's wrenches for big sockets. We're gonna go ahead and tighten that up. And can I say just right quick, thank God for the farmer.
Thank God.
Thank God for the farmer. You guys, we appreciate all you guys do. You guys are awesome. We wouldn't have these big parts if it wasn't for you guys. Alright. Okay, now let's put a little bit of hurt on it. Stand up there, kind of do like you did, get it nice and flat. There, I'm gonna bring it around about like that. Now, what I tell him to do is put your foot about here like this, where it's in the middle of kind of your foot, ball of your foot, and then I have him grab, because guys, if you push down with just your foot only, what's it going to do? It's going to tip over. So I have him grab right here, come back here a little more, right there, get right over top of where all your weight's right there on it, and then you're just going to ever so slowly, you're going to pull up on the rack and push down at the same time, just like that. Good. That was real good. Alright,
Like that.
now we're gonna put the tire on and we'll test it out, see if we make any more squeaky sounds.
Alrighty.
But anyway, so always want to put the top one on first. And then after you start getting it snug, what do you do next?
The bottom.
That's right. What kind of pattern do you make?
You make like a star.
Star pattern. No, this is only 4 bolts, so it's kind of hard to do a star pattern, but across from each other, it's perfect. The reason why we do that is so these nuts down here are actually got a little bevel on them, if you can see that. And what that does is that
Centers your wheel.
that's right, it centers the wheel. So get that in there and get it centered. and then we tighten them down nice and tight. Look at that. That is sweet. Perfect. Perfect.